So my name is Eltoreon Hawkins. I'm the owner of 5922 Shoti. I purchased this house back in 2012. I think I got done renovating it also in 2012. When I originally bought the house, there was a lot next to it that I thought was mine for a long time. I took care of it, cut the grass, and did a lot of maintenance. I was planning on planting trees on it. I was planning on putting fruit trees, but unfortunately I found out that it wasn't mine after doing research. When I went down to LRA and decided to purchase the lot, they told me that it was higher than what I had originally purchased the house for, which is very shocking. So I decided, scratch that. I'm not going to buy the lot. I'm just going to continue taking care of it because it's directly next to my property, and it doesn't even look like it's a vacant lot. It looked like it came originally with the house. So once Chris Carter found out that I owned the house, after I started being really active into the community, he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, would you like to own that lot for you? If I see that you're taking care of the lot, would you like to own it?" And I'm like, "Sure, I would love to take care of it. I would love to own it, but it's something I can't afford right now." And he said, "No. Me and Kara Spencer is working on. I think they adopted it from Kansas City. It was a program called Mow-to-Own. And in Kansas City, their prices is a little bit different, but in St. Louis, it was $125 for the application. Once you submit that application, with one cutting season, if you take care of the lot will be yours. One cutting season in St. Louis is equivalent to 2 years because we have a winter. In more of the southern states or California, you have summer all along. It's 1 year. So once we did that, we signed up. My taxes had to be all paid up. You had to be, you can't owe no taxes on none of the properties in the city if you own any, in order to enter the process. And once we figured that out, he told me, "Hey, we're gonna have a little." It's Chris Carter, former alderman of 27 Ward, Chris Carter. He said, "Hey, we're gonna have something down on your lot. We're gonna be opening up the process of the application." So I come down, and when I come down to my lot, it was a podium set up, bunch of people, almost 50 people, a lot of city officials. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is an event." So he's like, "Yeah, everybody dressed up, kind of blindsided." But, and before you know it, Mayor Francis Slay pulled up. And we had a conference. It was beautiful. And ever since then, I've been supportive of that program. And I support it not only because, of course, it gave me property that was adjacent to mine for a little bit of nothing, but it's a way to help fight vacancy in the city of St. Louis. And it's a way to help give some of the responsibility that the city holds out of their hand. Like, the city owned over 14,000 vacant parcels in the city of St. Louis, and in Walnut Park alone, I think it's 300. So with 300 in the city of St. Louis and Walnut Park alone, that's a lot of vacant lots and properties to take care of. So if they're giving breaking down a little bit of responsibility to the residents that live next to the property or adjacent or the community, you're giving the power back into the community, and you helping out the city. And it's a way to fight the blightedness and the community, and it drives down crime, and it makes you feel a sense of pride of ownership in your community. So that's why this lot is special, and the whole program, I will never forget it, with the Mow-to-Own program.